Hello, Star Lovelies. It's a great time to be a soul. Today we're talking about...
This week's success map is all about the equinox. We have got the sun entering Aries on the 20th of March. It's a spark. It's an awakening to the new. And yet we're rounding out with that old too. And so with the retrograde of Venus still and of Mercury, it doesn't feel like we have any forward motion. So there's like a feral energy building that seems unstoppable. It's excessive power, it's compulsive behaviors, it's obsessive attraction, and those all override the dreamy, imaginative, intuitive, knowing, soul-led energy. So Aries comes into focus and it brings adventure and courage and bravery, but it doesn't have an outlet. It doesn't have anywhere to go. So how can we use this? Well, we want to resist the major shifts by not making a long-term commitment or negotiating a big contract or doing anything that's new that is going to have lasting staying power for you. And that's not easy. So if I go into the business side, I could say, you know what, this is where client appreciation, customer loyalty programs, gratitude practices, those work really well. So that's from a business perspective. But what about personally? It's like you have got the fire of the sun and you've just taken a gulp and you're asking yourself, holy crap, what am I supposed to do with this now? I can feel this port tent building. I only have another week and a half to go at the beginning of the week. And then by the end of the week, it's just a week to go. And so you want to commit to you and you want to solidify your core without going to the edge. So how can we handle and harness this huge power surge? And so for you, wise strategist, it's about going into the animal kingdom, going out in nature, looking at weather, looking at what happens in a storm and being in the eye of the storm. It could be even plant medicine. It's anything earthy. And for you, intuitive visionary, it's, two things. You want to communicate. So you're either going to write into your journal and you're going to just write ferociously and see what comes up, or you can talk to a really good friend and just ask them to kind of go on a talk journey with you and see what comes up for yourself. And so I have 4 more signatures to go to. And if you don't know your signature, go to that 12-question quiz at your starmaptosuccess.com and go ahead and answer those questions and get your signature. And then you can look to see what you're going to do with the power surge this week, because you do not want to be impatient with your clients. You do not want to be impatient with your progress. It's been too long. You've been on the right track for too long. You do not want to take a left turn that's not going to serve you. So for you, collaborative explorer, doing something flirty, fun, social, engaging, maybe even something exciting, a little bit bold will be really service to you. Ruling warrior, go work out. Honestly, go expend that energy, lots of physical activity. It's really the only way you're going to be able to let that energy go, because you are volcanic right now. For you, creative superstar, have a dance party. Literally, do it 2 or 3 times, listen to really loud music, kind of shake that energy off, super helpful for you. And then for you, loving alchemist, go for a hike. This is where you want, it's not just a mind, magic, intuitive, yogic, spa-like energy. You want to do some movement. You can walk a labyrinth. You can do some mindful walking meditation. It's a communion still for you, but it is a moving one. It doesn't have to be huge and expending like the ruling warrior, but you definitely want to integrate the energy into your body. So it's about imprinting it for you. So for everybody, here we are. We're in the 3rd week of March. We're almost at the end of Q1. We're almost at the end of this retrograde period. We want to make sure that we have an outlet for this power surge this week, because that's going to save us. Honestly, it's going to save our success trajectory. So, as always, thank you so much for listening and sharing with friends. And until next time, happy soul tidings.
Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more ways to use the stars strategically to align with your soul purpose, reclaim your power, and increase your prosperity. Please rate and review your favorite episodes, and remember to check out my website at kimwoods.com for my latest forecasts, articles, and offerings. To find out your intuitive success signature, take my 12-question Do You Know, Like, and Trust Yourself quiz and find out how you're living your stars at yourstarmaptosuccess.com. I've so enjoyed our time together, as it's filled with the power of the stars plus strategy to clear the pathway to your success. Until next time, happy soul tidings.